Yeah, absolutely. Fabulous being here with you, Amy.
Yep, it's about time we got a chance to catch up with each other. You know, we both been so busy. We both been traveling.
Right? Right. Hey, yeah, traveling, ambling, I don't
And
know, whatever you want to call it.
mm-hmm.
Walking
Oh,
around.
I did a little pressing last night. Did you see my little video? It ain't much, but something. Did you see
I'm
it?
not sure. I think I've seen, I don't know, I'll have to double check. I did
It's,
make some comments in one of your vids. I know that.
yeah. Well, this one, I made this one, and I sit there and edited it in Sam's truck and put it right up. That's how long it's been since I had any kind of video. Well, I just been so busy, I ain't had time to video. But I seen a couple cops right there. I think there's some more on the other side of that store too. But look, I had 3 dogs in my car. I was tired. Do you
Right?
think I really wanted to mess with them people? I made a nice little cute video. Hell, the fucking road workers came there and asked me if they could help me or if they did something wrong or something. What could they help me with? I mean, nothing against road workers, but it's hard to hear in the video because I'm tired and I'm talking low. But I'm like, what can they do to help me? So let's see what
Right?
anybody chat. Are they showing up? Can you see them on that screen?
Yes, I can. Hey, it's so fabulous seeing y'all here.
Damn, water. Keep going. See if you can read the names. We're testing, guys.
Yeah,
We're always trying to improve this shit.
yeah, we are trying to improve to bring you all the best possible quality we can muster up. Here, please hit the like button. That's what Princess has to say.
Okay, thank you very much, Princess. Thanks for the super chat.
Hey, Zombie Enforcement Bureau. Fabulous having you aboard. Thank you.
Well, we ain't seen some of these people in a hot minute now. There's
It
Prairie.
feels like it. Absolutely. It's been a hot minute.
Mm-hmm. And we got JC News now. And then we've
Oh,
got and Princess says dog writing with a brush, writing number 1 on a piece of paper. I should say number T. I
number
don't,
T.
but that sounds like something I'd say. But no, it just says letter no number 1, and you know we can all give a number 1 like family sign. Can you give us one, lady?
A family sign.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we got Georgia Constitutional Media. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I pick things up and I keep them, but fuck it, they become part of me. We got our wonderful brother Gio in the house.
Hey, Gio. Fabulous having you here, my purple people brother.
All right. We got Shirley in the house. And did I say Murphys? I think so. Did I miss anybody? Who did I miss? I always miss somebody.
You
So,
don't
guys,
need to miss anybody because we're all important here.
no,
Absolutely.
yes, we are. I got a little breeze going out here. This is nice. I'm like, dang.
Got a breeze. It's hot over here where I'm at today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to say it's in the lower hundreds or upper 90s.
You know,
Believe it or
you
not,
sound echoey. Are you like in a room that's kind of empty or something?
I am. I can step outside for a minute.
That might be better.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hey,
No.
Prairie. Hey, Jack Jack.
Oh, Jack, Prairie, fabulous having y'all here.
Yep. And
Give
we're
me 1 minute
definitely
and
number 1.
change spots.
I'm glad you can read that background. Okay, and it's floaty too back there. I was wondering, does that floaty bother anybody? I hope not. I
Oh,
know some people can be sensitive to stuff, but to me,
yeah.
that shit looked trippy. That shit was making me feel like I was dreaming or something.
Okay, is it better? Do I get a better picture if I'm like this?
I'm not really worried about you. You're a little close to the camera. It was the sound in that room was really echoey.
Yeah, well, we don't want a bunch of echo.
No, I mean you can sit down, you can relax. You got beautiful scenery behind you there, but I don't even care if it's on the front porch. I don't. But you know,
Yeah,
it's just rooms like that. It's just like when people anybody that's never done an audit or recorded inside of a public building or any large building, please understand. Yeah, some of us are loud, and some people are just extremely obnoxiously loud, and some of us are louder than we need to be sometimes. But sometimes we're not being loud at all. It sounds like we're screaming our heads off in the building.
But it's just echoey and loud in
Yes.
where we're at. Yeah.
Yes, they're so big and they're so empty, most of them. Yeah, because and that's sad. They're so empty. They try to keep the people out.
Yes, they do. A
Yeah.
lot of places like to keep people out.
Hmm.
So true.
Yeah. I told my mom one time, I said it's like the church closing its door to the people. And then they did wind up doing that during COVID. Some of them did, but at least they did try to have something left. But I know a few that stayed open. Yeah. Anyway, next subject. Let me censor myself because I want to talk about Lady Justice and the Liberty Tour.
Oh,
You want
well,
to catch us up?
Well, I am in a undisclosed place. I'm going to be resting here for a few days. I'm going to take a little break. I think not really a break, just kind of a little siesta.
Yeah.
You know?
Just rest, sleep, rest.
Yeah.
Chill.
And
Be merry.
yeah, be merry. Absolutely.
Yes. Live.
Life
Be
is too
free.
short to be anything.
Live. Be free, my dear friend. Yes, I think
Absolutely.
that sounds awesome, don't you guys?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
Okay,
like my butterfly sunglasses? They're kind of butterfly, don't you think?
I do like them because they're kind of purple. I don't know why I'm so stuck on fucking purple, man. Now, I want to do my hair again in that purple temporary dye because it's A, my roots are showing, and B, it's darker than the professional dye I had in because, that color was, it never promised to be that purpley. It just, it's like purple toned,
Right.
you know.
Right.
But
Yeah.
that temporary stuff, I'm gonna put some more of that in. I need to get Sam to do that. But we just been so damn busy, man. I just spent a week at my mom's. We're supposed to be discussing your life, but we'll discuss mine for a minute. I just spent a week at my mom's. If you don't mind, do you?
Oh no, I don't mind. Yeah, we're all important in here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I want to hear how your mom is doing.
I
We
know.
haven't even had a minute to really talk.
No, we haven't had a while to talk for a minute. It hasn't. Hey, Ms. Bees. Because she has been traveling. I've been traveling. We've been on different time zones and we're not used to it. We both are pretty early risers. But when one of you is 2 hours ahead of the other one, and you're already, I'm talking about, we wake up anytime from 5:30 to 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. So that means if she's 2 hours behind, that means I've accidentally called this woman at 1:30, 3:30 in the morning.
You have a couple of times, and that's okay. It's all good.
Hey, Johns. Oops. And then if she misses my call, she'll tell me she's sorry. I'm like, sorry for what? I should be embarrassed. But hey, it happens. But we always try to answer each other's calls. And look, are you reading the chat? Because they're talking to you about your sunglasses, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, hey. Let's see here. I have, well,
I'm just joking. I've been around Sam.
I
That's
know.
why I said an ugly word like that. Because that's how me and Sam play with each other. I'm
It's
sorry.
all good. I know how it all
You
is.
know,
And
yeah, you know how you've been around us.
absolutely. And I can't roll the chat back and forth in this.
You can't see it good enough. I'll tell you what it says.
Okay.
If I can find it. It was Shirley. She says she loves the sunglasses.
Oh, well, thank you.
And then we got Snark and Assassin here, and D. Johns, and
Oh, hey,
Melissa, and Joe Toe, and Toe for Life.
Hey,
We
Toe for Life.
appreciate you all being here, guys. So, okay, so back to my story for now, and then we'll go back to yours. Yeah, so I just went to spend a week with my mom, and Sam went to spend some time with her grandkids. And she came over and got me yesterday from my mom's. And then we had to stop back by her daughter's, which is kind of far from there. They both kind of live in the country, but one lives one way, one lives the other way.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then Sam did her thing. She packed the truck, put tarps all over it because we thought it might rain. And even if it didn't rain, you know, she's gonna have it packed where it won't blow away. So
Right.
that took like a good hour, man. But that was okay. And on the way home, I fell asleep, man. I woke up. We were at the Shell by my house. I was happy. That was nice. I didn't mean to fall asleep on her, but she didn't care. Sam ain't like that.
Right.
So now I wanted to discuss with you something serious, and that is what
Okay.
happened in Colorado. Okay, I haven't seen any article about it. I vaguely heard about it on the news. Can you
I did a
explain
live.
the little bit you know about it?
Well, okay, I did do a live, and then my battery pack and everything went dead. And I do have some static recording, and thank you for reminding me about that because I can work on that here in the next couple of days. But
That'd be a good
what
idea.
happened the Sunday before that walk that we did in Colorado, a police officer was after a suspect, and I hate using that word a suspect, because there's no suspects in America. But anyway, he was after an individual, and the individual had ran into a crowd of other people at the mall, and the cop, with all his wise training that he's had, decided in a brief moment to start shooting into the crowd of innocent bystanders that had no clue what was even happening, what was even going on. The cop missed the person that he was shooting at completely and hit 6 innocent people. That's why we were kind of doing a peaceful protest, if you will, with the police there in Colorado and Denver.
Right. That reminds me of a story. I don't know, maybe it was a year or two ago that there was a young lady and her mom in a dressing room. I believe it was right before Christmas or something, and she was trying on a dress or something, and a stray bullet from a cop shot and killed her. And now we've got 6 people that now they're thankfully, as far as we know, they're all alive still.
Right.
I haven't even seen an article on this. I did hear about it vaguely on the news or somewhere. I probably not on the mainstream news because I rarely watch it, but articles sometimes come through there. But it was very vague, whatever I seen, and I don't remember reading nothing. And I don't understand why a lot of people didn't show up there. I do understand that for some reason, some kind of group that's not popular, I'm sure a lot of us would not agree with this group's views, that kind of organized this thing. But guess what? Anybody could have organized this. Multiple people could have. You know, anybody could have walked their ass down there. You know, I'm sure Lady Justice, I can't speak for her, but I can ask her. You do not consider yourself affiliated with that group in any kind of way, do you?
I am affiliated with myself. That's who I'm affiliated with.
Right, but
I,
let's make this real clear. You probably had no idea they were even going to be there. But even if you had it, I'm sure you probably still went because it was a public place. Anybody can go.
absolutely, it is a public place. Anybody could have gone, or you know, and I certainly was there to protest police shooting innocent
Right, a wrong is a
individuals.
wrong. A wrong is a wrong.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter, and anybody that sees that wrong needs to speak out against it. Okay, that's why it's we don't all have to agree on everything, but we know a wrong. These were
right.
innocent people. Hey, Don. Hey, the real sovereign
Absolutely,
citizens. Yes, free air up
absolutely.
front. Yeah, so
Yeah,
this was
happy
important. I was
Pentecost Day.
saddened that more people didn't show up. I was hoping that there would be so many more people there, and there was only a few. And I don't know why this hasn't. I don't know if you guys have heard about it or not. If you have heard about this story, put a 1 in the chat. If not, I put a 2, because I want to know if there's some reason why it's not making mainstream news. it always makes me wonder why certain things make it and why they don't. What agenda does this not fit? Or does, you know what I'm saying? Why is it so small? I don't get it.
I don't
So,
get it either, other
right.
than it's another way to hide the imperfections of the government. You know, they don't want to announce their shortcomings. And, you know,
So
that
one
is a
was
shortcoming, a
one
big
was
shortcoming.
because I'm an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot, but I forget things. One was you had heard, and two was you hadn't. Yeah. Okay. So people are saying it like they're kind of heard about it. It's kind of like me. It's familiar, but they don't have many details. You know what I'm saying? It's vague. That's what I'm getting from the chat. You know what I'm saying? I hate
Right.
exposing lies. Hey, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. It's been a minute since we've got to do one of these little catch up things, and I think we're gonna have an update from at Meghan soon. Not right now, not tonight, probably, but she'll probably send me in our Lady Justice at least a statement or something that we can let you guys know. If not tonight, tomorrow, sometime soon. Hey, Leslie. But she did go to court today, and it's been put off for now. You know how they like extend stuff or whatever. I don't know the details, so I don't like to speak on things I do not know. But when we get
Right.
an update from her, we'll probably just put like on our community pages or something, just let y'all know, something. Or and also
Absolutely.
her Twitter, But I know we don't all like Twitter. I'm not a big Twitter user. Unfortunately, I accidentally I made like two Twitter accounts by accident, but I guess it's okay because I guess one can be my personal one can be my other one. But when I did start, when I found out about her, I did get on there because that's where it's. I don't know. That's where I found her at, and then I did find there's a lot more people, a lot of like-minded people on there, and there seems to. I didn't think on that app of all things you would get away with some of the stuff I see people get away with, but there are tons of parents on there, and they're reaching out. Hey, zombie, and they're reaching out. I've had a few reach out, and that so some of them are going to want to tell their stories. Okay, and that's something I would like to be able to do is offer them our platform to tell their
That's
stories. It'll take a little work and a little time, but they don't have to be super professional. We just give people a platform and let them tell their story.
right.
You
That's
know,
absolutely right.
but I'll tell you what. I seen an article the other day. I might just share it. I don't know. I send myself stuff, and then I decide am I just going to share it outright, or am I going to try to make a video out of it and get people to look, really look into it? Because if I just put an article out there, do you know how many articles come across a day? Tons of them, and
There's times.
yeah, and a lot of them look really interesting to me, and a lot of them I do read, and then some of them I never even have time to read. And then some of them I send to myself and hope and chance that I'm going to have time to really read them and really like make a video or do a live and show them with you guys. And, but that doesn't always happen. So if I can't do nothing with them, then, if I don't, then I go ahead and release them, like either to my YouTube community tab or either to my Facebook American Amy page. Yeah. Because there's so many articles. So, and my sister, I meant to show her how to read some articles for me. Not how to read, like she don't know how to read. But you know what I'm saying? Like the way I
So what
wanted
to
it
look
done.
for? What to look for?
Hmm?
But what to look for in your articles or whatever, right?
Yeah, I wanted her to just like, I want to talk to her about it. Maybe I could train her remotely. I just wonder, somehow I want to work out where she can like read them and then I can give my opinion on them. you know,
Right.
and then edit them with some pictures and some words. I don't know. I mean, because I want to share them and just I want to give my opinion, but I don't want to read the dang thing. And then if you just try to scroll it up there, that's boring, you know. And then everybody don't want to read it. I don't want to read the shit myself. I mean, I used to love to read, and I still do. Dang, who wants to read dang articles all day long? I'm sorry, it's work to me because it's, you know, that's sad. It's become pure work to me. That all the things I love to do are starting to become work to me. Oh Lord, that don't sound good. That's bad. Hey, ex bootlicker. Hey, Karen. Hey, guys. So glad to see you too, both of you. I'm glad you're all here. Wow, we have some nice little crowd in here. I don't know how many people we have in here because I can't tell, but I know it's a lot of people we both know. Okay,
Yeah.
so so you went to Missouri and then you went to Colorado. So you met Mason Audit. Y'all hung out a little bit, and then
I've met Sweet Tea. I met Denver Metro Audits while I was
mhm.
in that area. Yeah.
But everybody, you met Mexican long hair.
Oh yes, Mexican and cut the plastic. I did see
Okay,
meat cut plastic.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So it's hard to remember all the names sometimes. Yeah. So I'm glad you went to Colorado, aren't
Oh, I
you?
am too. I am
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah, Colorado's a pretty good place. Nothing like Florida, but I'm partial to Florida. I have to admit.
She acts like I'm gonna get mad if she says about Florida, but no, I understand. She knows I
Yeah.
ain't gonna get mad. She just loves Florida. I love Florida too, and so I know. Really, I mean, I've been to a few places for a minute or two. When I say a minute, you know, I mean a week or two, a day or
Yeah.
two. But
Yeah.
I ain't no place like home. Somebody was in, I think, Karen's streaming there the other morning, and I was at Mama's, and they said they were just talking. I don't know who they were talking to, and they were saying, "Click your heels 3 times." Just said, "There's no place like home," and I wrote in the chat, "I am home," because I was sitting on my mama's front porch, and now here I am back here in South Florida on the side of the house. Ain't that crazy?
Yes, it is very crazy. There is no place like home, but on the other hand, home is where the heart is.
Yeah, this is home too.
You
Actually, I
know.
found I know people don't like when I talk about the Bible. I actually found a Bible verse today. I mean, I didn't find. Well, I've seen it before, but I didn't know exactly where this part was. But I found it, and I took a picture of the actual Bible and just stuck it on my Facebook page and on my
Hey, thank you though for
YouTube
inviting.
page. Yeah. So it's weird though that I just don't think I've ever took a picture of an actual page. But anyway, the moral of the story is the verse was a good verse, and I don't know how we ever get talking about Bibles, but who knows? Anyway, I do suggest that even if you don't, well, it's still worth reading. Yeah, it's only like 2 little verses. I
Right.
try not to push nothing on nobody, but sometimes I gotta share things. Just like I gotta share things about the police and stuff. Sometimes I'm gonna have to share a few things about God. That's just the way it is. You know, I don't expect y'all, if y'all don't want to look at it, just keep going. I won't get mad at y'all. And don't get mad at me for sharing it, you know. Anyway, so let's see. Anyway, anybody else would like to come up and be a guest? Now I've been talking to some people on the side and on the side. I make it sound like we up to something bad or something. Hey, I've been doing some
You're up
side.
to something, huh? Do
I got
tell.
I got some little side deals going. No, we've been talking to some people about telling their stories. She's been talking to some about criminal things, and I've been talking to some about criminal things, and I've been talking to some about DCF, DHS, whatever involvement. So, um, wow. So it's a lot of work, and then you get to learn, you get to hear the person's story, and then you've got to try to find any records on it. It's a lot of work. So we're working on those things, and we want to help those people. And when I say help, our idea of help, because everybody's idea of help is different, is we would give them a platform, okay, you know, to tell their story, and if they've got evidence or anything they want to share with the public, they can, unless it's offensive. And when I mean offensive, y'all know what I mean, against YouTube's terms of policies.
If Tabby Cat is in here, I'm going to get with you or send you an email or something, Tabby Cat. I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, I would like for you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we just been busy, but yeah, we got to. Now that you're taking a break for a couple of days, you know, maybe you'll have time. So,
Yeah.
but first, rest for a day or two. You know, I mean, anyway, talking to Tabby ain't gonna be that hard of work. You know, you
No.
also have to pace yourself. You know, just when I say I'm taking a day off, most of the time that means I just ain't gonna work. Like that means I'm gonna work like a third of what I usually do or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ATL. Guys, it's very rare that I take a whole day off. So,
Yeah.
so you know, you can
Very
still do
rare for
some
me as well.
things, but you know, make sure you take care of yourself first and foremost, and enjoy a few days rest. But, yeah, I just took a week,
Absolutely.
and my mom's, which of course part of that time I was doing some things. I wasn't doing no on camera stuff. I was on Karen's stream, but that was for fun. And to
Yeah.
listen to her talk and X thing, and to see my friends on there. Hey, Car Thief News. You want to tell us about meeting Car Thief News? How was
Yes,
that?
that was fabulous. I got to meet Carthy. I also got to meet Show Me State News, Lucky Laptop News. There's JC News. There's somebody in there I think I'm forgetting, and if I am, I so apologize. Um, I feel like
Yes,
I'm missing someone.
you probably are, but it happens to the best of us. You met Jeff too, but that wasn't in Missouri. Hey, Starlight, are you
Uh,
okay?
yeah, I'm trying to plug in my phone. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be
Okay.
stealthy and sneaky.
It's okay.
It's all
It's
good.
just like something I would do. It's like something we would both do. We both do stupid shit like that. It's not stupid. It's, I don't know. I guess I've always been that way my whole life.
I have been too.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend tell me one time that I didn't have a lot of finesse. I think that was his polite way of saying you're clumsiest girl. You're clumsy, but he didn't want to hurt my feelings. I guess. Hey, you know, hey, not telling. Just stop by for a moment to say hi and wish you all a good evening. Thank you. Thank you for wishing
Well, thank you.
everyone.
Thank you
We'd
so
love
much.
to spread the positivity around. Life is hard, and when we're all together, it's wonderful to come by, say hey for everybody, and then
Right?
yeah, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you. So, anything else? Does anybody else want to come up online? I can hit the link out there for a minute. Um, just from I'll put it down here for a minute. If anybody wants to come up for a few minutes, but then we're gonna go because I'm getting tired. I traveled all night. I haven't hardly had no sleep. That's why I didn't go to court today. With
Right?
Megan,
You got
but
back home about 6 this morning, didn't you?
about 6:30. Yeah, and then the time, you know, you wind down for a minute. And then the dog wanted to eat because that's morning to her. She was ready for breakfast. Yeah, there was just no way. I'd have been too tired. If I'd have had somebody else going with me that could have drove me, I probably would have went. But I ain't fixing to drive on 2 hours of sleep. Mm-mm.
No, it's
Hell
not
no.
safe. It's really
Hell
not
no.
safe.
Maybe if I was young, maybe I would have. No.
Thank you, Leslie Solvin, for coming in. I really do
Thank you,
appreciate you.
Leslie. Yes, I
Leslie is
appreciate
really
Leslie.
as Leslie is the original staunch constitutionalist. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Somebody please drop her link. Leslie
Yes.
is, yeah, I think I like Leslie because she's a very knowledgeable person and she doesn't play no games. She doesn't pander to nobody. She just tells the truth.
Absolutely.
and
She's very
she,
honest.
Yeah, and she has enough sense to know that one day we're not going to all be here. And so we need to try to straighten out the shit we can try to at least get in the works and start straightening it out before we're gone. Because if not, our kids and our grandkids are going to be in big trouble.
Our future is not going to be very promising in a lot of ways.
No.
In a lot of ways.
Hey, you're going to have to hold the fort down for a minute. Oh, look, I didn't even hit that stream link in there. So if somebody wanted to come up here and talk, they couldn't have. Okay, I'll put it up there now, but you're going to have to talk for a minute because I got to go use the restroom real quick.
Okay, all right. Well, let me see if I can move the chat around. I can't. Well, it's fabulous having each and every one of you guys in here, even though I can't see who else in here right now. Hey, Starlight, it's fabulous you're here. Thief News, awesome. Geo, yeah. Anyway, I am where I am, and I'm going to be here for a couple minutes. I am going to be trying to travel over to maybe see James Freeman and the Mountaineer issues he's got going on there. But that would be in about a month and a half or so, roughly. But I got to make sure I get everything done that I'm trying to do too while I'm where I'm at right now. I would like anybody that can assist me. If you could, I do want to file a tort claim where I'm at. I've never filed a tort claim anywhere before, but I very much at least want to visit that possibility of doing that where I'm at right now. So if anybody has any information, please hit me on my email, or if you've got my number, text me. However, I know that I've got a very good case. At least I think I do. Anyway. And just filing paperwork in general. I think that's a good practice. Huh?
Will you tell me your email real quick? Even though it's on her about page and mine's on mine, it's best
LadyJusticeLibertyPress at gmail.com. That's LadyJusticeLibertyPress at gmail.com. That's my email address. And American Amy, did you want to put out your email, or are you?
Yeah, because I have two, and my about page one may have my old one on it. Either one's good, but the old one is so cluttered that I suggest if people really want to get a hold of me, they do American Amy AA at gmail.com.
Hey, Starlight.
I check it easier because you're fine, because it's not as hard. I was trying to look for this new video about Andrew Sheets.
Oh yeah. I wanted to make a comment. Somebody's saying that my hair still looks fabulous. The color purple. Thank you very much. I do need to get get my hair redid. So when I get back to Florida, I need to get with that special lady to redo. Yep. Okay, what state? Okay, I've got somebody asking what state I'm in. I'm in a positive state of mind. That's where I'm at right now. Right now, I don't really like to disclose when I plan on settling for a moment. I'll let you guys know in a couple of days, in a day or two, exactly where I'm at.
Let her rest first. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, Miss Amy.
She's probably like me, has anxiety. You know, sometimes I might need to rest for a couple days forever. Well, you may know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I won't never go like leave forever, but sometimes I need a break. But I will tell my closest people that where I'm at. So if I ever disappear, y'all don't call no people giving their welfare check. Y'all get a hold of Sunshine Sam or my husband, somebody like that.
Yeah,
And
get a hold of me. I should know where you
Lady Justice, yeah. And I was thinking about me, but he's hard to get a hold of sometimes. Even Amanda, you can call her if you can't get a hold. But yeah, I talk to Lady Justice like every day. So,
are.
but yeah, but we don't usually disappear anyway.
No,
But
no,
sometimes
no.
we need a couple days to rest.
Right. And we're out there traveling too, or doing what we're doing out there, it's good to keep tabs on each other too, so we know where we're supposed to be at. You
Right.
know.
We handle our own shit. Did you see Direct D when that guy tried to steal that shit from his corner store? He tried to steal beer or something, and then he tried to like push past Direct D to get out the store, and Direct D beat the shit out of him. That's just cool as fuck.
I think I've seen something like that. He like put his arm out or something and clotheslined him or something.
Yeah, it was nice. He deserved it. You don't be going there stealing people's shit. Hey, Starlight wants to know any idea when you'll be back in the Southeast Florida area, Lady J?
I'm shooting for about mid-September-ish is what I'm shooting for realistically.
Sounds good to me because that way it'll start cooling down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know really the weather pattern in Florida yet because I haven't been there a lot, but I know the day I left or the day I decided I need to leave, it was like 107. It was really thick. The air was really thick and heavy. And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the day.
Didn't I warn you?
You did.
My email is AmericanAmyAA@gmail.com. My Cash App is $Amy KOHN. No, I'm just playing on that part. But no, I'm not. If anybody wants to donate, it is. But no, really, for real, my email, somebody just asked me to repeat it. It is AmericanAmyAA@gmail.com.
Yes.
And I still have my old one too, and I do check it too, but it's just so full that I want. And if you guys are trying to reach out to me, I want y'all to be able to try to get a hold of me. You know, it might take me a day or two, but I'll try to get back to y'all as soon as I see it. But if you send me something that takes me a long, long time to get back to you, you probably want to try to send it again.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And I think you're the
But yeah,
same way.
yes. And I hope that answer did kind of help whoever was asking. I think it was
That was
Starlight.
Starlight, yes. And
Yes.
I'm pretty sure when she said, I mean, if not, correct me if I'm wrong. When you're headed this way, you know, I mean, you'll be letting people know the general time frame as the time gets nearer. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
because depending on things like the weather, you know.
Right. Right. Exactly. That will
But look,
affect travel a lot, you know.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, but I'm sure we will be updating people. And that way, people like Starlight and anybody else is interested. And guys, if you're interested in meeting Lady Justice, just because she's taking a little break, and just because she might have done been through your area, or she might not be going through your area, unless woman's lying to me, she's gonna try her best to go around the country a couple times, maybe 3 times, as
Yeah.
long as she's able to financially, physically, you know. So, don't be afraid to reach out and give her your email, y'all. And the more people you have a connection with, the better if something does happen to you, whether you ever meet in real life or not. At least, you know,
Exactly.
sometimes people disappear, people don't even know where they're at. You got to tell somebody where you're going, guys. We don't know if you don't tell nobody. Hey, show me state news now. Hey, Liberty Blair. Okay, so I was going to watch this thing by Andrew Sheets.
Oh, yes. Yes. He's having a time over there in Punta Gorda, Florida.
Okay, then I think we should all watch this because I really like Andrew and Poochie Gord, and he's been around for a long time. And this place, they made me so mad.
Well, they have
So
they have
illegal.
outlawed the First
Free
Amendment over
speech.
there.
Yes. Hey,
Free
Tommy.
speech, yeah.
So that's one reason we all went. That's probably the main reason we all went to Puerto Gorda, and then we wound up her getting arrested in Sarasota, which is a totally different city. But regardless, yeah, this guy's been trying to be this kind of tyrant for a long time. So let's watch this for a little bit. Let me see if Amy can add the screen. And he just serves us, and to at least go watch his videos. He brings to light a lot of shit.
Yes,
And
he does. He
yes,
really
he
does. And
does.
I like how he I, I just like his personality, how he
Me
brings
too.
forth everything. Yeah.
Straight up to the point.
Right, and gives you something to think about, really.
Yeah. Always
Consider.
one. Yeah. I just got to figure out how to share the screen. Y'all give me a minute. Yeah, I know this is StreamYards, and I'm not StreamYards.
Restream. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're still
Fuck
trying to
that.
learn.
I don't have no
And I'm talking
presentation.
to my
Hold on, let me think. Come on, Amy. Oh, wait a minute. I'll think of it in a minute.
I
Total
see an
Green.
ex-bootlicker. I see the ex-bootlicker, and
Yep, he's in here, and Karen's in here. Tommy was in here. We got a nice crowd of people in here.
we certainly do. Yeah. It's fabulous having each and every one of you here. Thank you.
The thing is, I know how to do this. Come on now. I'm trying to just show a YouTube video. It shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't.
It looks like it'd
Hold
be
on.
about.
Wait a minute. I got it. There's a weird button on there. Okay, but I found it. Okay, so we're gonna watch Andrew Sheets' video. I don't have the copyright thing up there. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't think he's gonna give a damn. But I will put in the description for YouTube's sake. But actually, I think he would like for you guys to pay attention to this. I really do, because he's went through a lot of shit, and they found him guilty of free speech. It could have happened to us.
Absolutely, it could
It could
happen to
still
us.
happen
It could
to
happen
us.
to any.
We got
Absolutely,
open
any one of
cases.
us.
Yeah, and me and you got open cases too in the same state. Okay, here we go. Can we get this right? Hold on. I'm gonna hit play, and then I'm gonna mute mine, and you mute yours.
You want me to mute mine?
Yeah, the audio will start in a minute. You know how that's Willie's.
Basically have all your information redacted as public information. Okay. So it'll take your personal information out under Marcy's law. Is that something you want to do?
Probably, right? With this crazy guy?
Yeah, it's up to you. It's completely...
what would you think? Probably, right?
Yeah, there's no disadvantage to it.
Yeah,
it's a relatively new act, so that's why we kind of are following up with it now, because it kind of went by the wayside when everything was going on. So
I will comment on this in a minute.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
man.
perfect timing.
Literally look for me too.
Yeah, I came here. I was trying to find you, and I had an old address, and then I tried calling you a couple times.
Yeah. So you must have a wrong number.
Yeah, I don't know. I left a message. Which number did I try?
I got 561-660-0481.
I got a 949 number. All right, let me get a good one for you, and I'll update that.
Absolutely.
561?
561-660-0481.
0481.
I'm glad that I got to see you, man. What, you want to bring up Chinese for the wife?
Yeah, I saw you coming downstairs as I pulled up, and I was like, I think that's him. Let me catch him real quick. So.
Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, I got
volume.
Marcy's Law, and then you're gonna and you're gonna encourage someone to use Marcy's laws so their information will be protected, but then you don't even redact it from this. And if this guy did state Marcy's law, this is like a case right here. The police.
Absolutely.
Hey Kevin, the police are starting to use Marcy's law. It is meant to protect victims of real crimes, especially people that are evicted of really heinous crimes. It's made to protect them. Okay. The police
Right.
in my own police department, they claimed Marcy's Law not long ago. 2 of them shot somebody. I don't know if they killed them or not, but they claimed Marcy's Law. So it's not public record. I can't find out who those 2 cops are. I'll never know. I may be standing face to face with one, and I'll never know if he's who shot somebody or not. So now they're trying to get victims, so-called victims, to do it too. But yet they didn't even protect his information after they talked him into going this. This is crazy. So I'm going to go back to this, guys. I just see it a lot wrong, and I haven't even watched this yet. This is the
Hey,
first time I watched
Amy,
this.
can you hear me? Is there a way that you can turn the volume up? They're saying in the chat that they can't hear very well.
When I have the body cam on, they can't hear it.
I think that's what they're saying. So
Okay, I'm going to try, and I'm going to be muted, and I'm going to also I'll try to put closed captions on. Okay, y'all give me a minute. I'll try my best. Okay.
okay.
Follow me out.
Yeah, all right.
Here, so. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
problem.
Your service.
Appreciate you.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Vault. ID is 474. We are currently at Sally Jones Elementary School. The date is August 3rd, 2021. Time is 12:52 p.m. Statement being taken in reference to case number 21-02668 from Adam Ackerman. Date of birth 9/16/1984, and a contact phone number of 561-660-0481. Is all that information correct?
Correct.
Also present is Officer Joe Angelini, who's the school resource officer here at Sally Jones. Mr. Ackerman, if you please raise your right hand. As a law enforcement officer in the state of Florida, I'm empowered to swear you in under oath for the purpose of taking a sworn statement. Florida State Statute 117.10. Do you, Adam Ackerman, solemnly swear or affirm your statement will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You can lower your hand. By having you raise your right hand and place you under oath, you're sworn to tell me the whole truth. By not telling the whole truth, you would be committing the offense of perjury. Perjury is a very serious crime. Do you understand what perjury is?
I do.
Okay. Back on July 16th of this year, 7:30ish.
Yeah.
7:40ish.
Yeah, right around about 8 o'clock.
There was an incident involving a gentleman in the front of Sally Jones.
Correct.
Can you explain the first interaction you had with him, the first time you met him, the first time you saw him?
Yes. Can I go into detail? Explain too?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I rolled through after dropping off my 2 boys, I seen a guy that had "fuck the police" on his shirt. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, profanities, sexual profanities. I was not the only one he was calling a cocksucker. He was calling people North Koreans, Nazis. Yeah, I remember what was on the sign. It's on his YouTube video. But my first interaction as I rolled through, I had my window down, and it's in his YouTube video. I was taken aback. I was a little nervous, in all honest, and I just could not believe it because I called him a coward because he was hiding underneath his it was like a mask or something. And then that was my first interaction. And then I rolled around the block, and then I stopped and talked to him again.
Wait, so you first came in to drop your kids off?
dropped the kids off.
And that's when you saw him.
That's when I saw him.
And this is the first day you saw him?
This is the first day.
So you dropped the kids off. You made a comment to him.
Correct.
Screaming.
Yes.
Profanities at you.
All sorts of profanities.
Can you explain those again?
Yes. So he started off by calling me a North Korean multiple times. He also called me a Nazi. He also called me a cocksucker motherfucker multiple times.
Okay. And the only words you had for him at that point were coward.
The only words I had for him, I just said, "Show your face, coward," which you would see in the YouTube videos, along with my truck. You put them online. And what I said, "Show your face, coward," and I said something along the lines of, "This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life." So
okay.
That was the first interaction.
Talk about the second interaction.
Second, I just rolled around the block because I could not believe what's going on, and I've got to hear more and see more. So I rolled up and actually parked my truck and got out. And as you can see in the video, as I got out of my truck and came to him, I made it very clear that, hey, I'm not going to approach you. I'm going to stay, distance here. But, like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? It's so inappropriate. It's frustrating. There's families here. There's children here. We have fathers. It's, we want to beat the shit out of him. I mean, he's screaming at us. It was so frustrating to hear that. And so when I came up, I just said, and he's screaming at me, and you'll hear in his videos, I'm teaching history in my own way, you fucking North Korean, British redcoats, and just screaming. So again, I just said, "Show your face, coward," all professional. I did not curse at him. And then it was probably a minute interaction, which you can see in the video, and then I left.
Okay, that was the first day.
First day, yes.
And it sounds like he was here a total of 3 days.
Yes.
But you only saw him 2 days?
I saw him 2. I did not see him the second time because I saw him the second time. I did not see him the third time because I went to Chicago on business.
Okay, and the second time, what was that interaction like?
Second time, I rolled on through. I thought it would be best I talked to Coach, who at that point had moved up. He had a huge Nazi sign, and he had moved up to actually right at the school gate. Which I don't know. I feel like it's just too close. But anyways, we had turned. It sounded like the school had maybe turned the speaker towards him because he was screaming. But I did roll down my window and I said, like, "Grow up." I think I called them Mark Sheets. I didn't get his name. But that's all I said because Coach said, "Let's just leave it."
All right, so
I think you maybe said that when I rolled by because you're like, "He's up there again."
So you said that what was too loud? You said there was something that was
Well, he was screaming, and he was having a huge Nazi flag, and then he had a big abortion sign one of the days, too. I can't remember if that was the day that I saw him the second time. I've seen so many videos of him now. But one of the days, I think the second day that I saw him, the speaker that Coach usually has out there during the parent pickup and drop-off line, he had actually turned towards him to maybe hollow out some of the sound. Because he screams just the craziest vanities with children walking.
Did you see him with a bullhorn or anything? Or?
He did not. He was threatening the first day that I came up to spoke with him. When Joe was up there, he was saying that, I'm bringing the bullhorn next time because I don't think I'm getting my point through.
And so the second time you saw him out there, the second day?
I don't think he had a bullhorn. I don't remember. I don't think he did. Maybe he did or not. I kept the interaction real light because he just wants to, it's too much.
Okay. Did you see anybody else with a bullhorn?
I did. I was not here the day of the bullhorn. I saw it on the video.
Okay, so
YouTube video.
You were here for that.
I was not here for the
so
bullhorn.
Then disregard that. So him calling you names, the signs, the profanities, you had some conversation back with him.
Yes.
What made you approach him? What made you have contact with him outside of just abnormal behavior?
Yeah, okay, so we don't see that in our town very often. Again, a father here, 3 kids, 2 of them I'm dropping off. I feel like I'm speaking for most of the parents that are in the same position dropping their kids off. We don't see that very much. I get it, freedom of speech, but there's a certain way to do it. And I feel that there's a certain sense of fear. And one thing that we don't do here at Sally Jones is we don't bully. And I feel like that's a sense of bullying. He is bullying his way regardless of what he feels is right or not, right? And doing it in the most unprofessional manner. So when I came up, that was my first, I had to learn more. I'm like, what is this guy doing? So you'll see in the video, that's why I was very professional, asking him to pretty much like, you're wasting your time. I get it. You think this is your way of getting it done, but it's not. I also was concerned because I have heard that he has a concealed weapon on him along with bear mace. And, let's just say someone decides to jump him, you know, what is he going to start shooting people, you know? So that's why when I came up to him in the video, I'm like, I'm not getting any closer, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk to you from here. And so yeah, I would love to beat the shit out of him. I feel like a guy like that needs that, but I have a family, I have a business, I have kids. It's not what I do. It's in the hands of the professionals. But it was just so appalling.
So you felt an anger to the point where you wanted to hurt him?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is there anything in this statement that you've told me that you want to change,
No.
add, delete? Since those 2 days, have you seen him since then?
Yes. I didn't have any interaction with him. He was down at Gilchrist Park. I think it was like a Saturday. The kids and I were rolling through, and Kristen on our skateboards. And he was out blaring music, like just the most profane. It was the craziest music you could ever hear.
Prior to your first interaction here at the school,
I have never seen him before.
you don't
I
know
didn't
who
even
he
know
is?
this guy existed. I know there was a crazy guy I had heard that comes to certain events, but this was my first interaction with him.
Okay. Is everything in your statement the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Yes.
This will conclude statement on August 3rd, 2021 at 1 p.m.
Go stand somewhere else, dude. Go stand somewhere else.
This is freeze pen. Abortion is bad.
Hey, you talk about a police state, right?
Right.
Police,
Right.
but you're wearing a fucking mask mandate. You're
Right.
wearing a mask.
Yes.
Told by the government. You need a mask.
I'm afraid of getting COVID. I'm afraid of getting COVID. You might have a disease.
You're a walking hypocrite.
You might have a disease.
You really are a walking hypocrite.
You might have a disease. Yes.
And you talk about screw the police.
Yes.
You realize
Yes.
you're saying screw the police.
Yes. That is correct.
You don't realize
Yes.
proper reasoning here.
Yes. Other than free speech, you are correct. Yes, free speech. Thank you. So are you saying you did it? Are you saying are you saying you're covering for a felony criminal? Are you saying you're covering for a felony criminal?
The only reason why I'm up
Are you covering for a felony criminal? Are you covering for a felony criminal? Are you covering for a felony criminal?
but I have fucking
Are you call this side? We will. We have free speech. Go to Nazi Germany. Go to Nazi Germany. Jesus. Dude, you're against abortion? Are you for abortion? Are you for abortion? Wow. No, that's not true. Not true. Not true. That's not true. Yes. 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 That would be better. That
Okay, some people can't handle that noise. I know it's hard. This video is almost over. Can you hear me, Lady Justice? Everybody in
I
chat, can you hear me?
absolutely can.
Okay. So I know it took me a while to figure out how to make that screen bigger. I did finally figure that out, and I think I made it a little bit louder. And then she started with bullhorn. The moral of the story is, well, the moral is that the morals are out the window. Okay, he lost his case.
Right?
This man has lost and done been sentenced on this case. The
Yeah,
judge did
and
the
you
fact.
know, I've got a comment. I know the witness testified, and obviously, you know, it was all right for how he testified, I guess. But I'm in question what medical school this witness went to when he said that he heard that there was a crazy guy. Whoever's saying that there was a crazy guy, what medical school did they go to
Right.
be able to diagnose?
Hey, let's say
Or,
bye to Karen real quick. Bye, Karen.
oh, bye, Karen. Thank you so much for being in and joining
Love
us.
you, Karen. Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. There's so many things wrong with this video, and we got Eric here now too. And I hope we didn't. And Gio's in here.
Hey.
You know, this is. I think this is the same school that we were outside of. I believe.
I think so too. I believe so as well.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. And what makes their words better than his? What makes? And why did the first guy? Why did he turn his car back around and go back? That's asking for confrontation, and they're trying to blame it on him. Oh shit!
Exactly, and
They don't need no help.
I certainly don't think that Andrew. I don't know. I personally think that
Yeah,
he was
he heard there's a crazy
unjustly.
guy.
Yeah, I thought he was unjustly convicted.
And that means everybody in that city, just before they even meet him or listen to him or know nothing he has to say, he's crazy. So just ignore him. So
Yeah.
do you know how hard it is to get a message out there? And then on top of that, how many times he gets arrested because of this kind of stuff? They just arrested him the other day because they put him on probation because of this shit. They took it, and before he could get somebody there to pick his guns up, they took him to come and arrested him.
Well,
Just
and
go ahead,
from what
man.
I understand, he was honest. He let everybody know that needed to know that he had guns. That he was on, trying to take care of that situation.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to put that link in the description. Keep going.
You're fine, yeah. And before, anyway, he had until an X amount of time. I want to say, and I don't quote me on this exact thing, but like 4 p.m., for example, he'd have the guns gone. Well, they get there at 2 o'clock, So clearly, they knew that's what they were looking for.
Yeah, it sure is loud, guys. And that was my phone. Okay, me trying to put this right here. If one of my mods can please drop that. Well, again. Well, no, there's no use to. Anybody can see it, and I'm gonna put it in the description when I'm done. It's almost over, guys, but it's so damn loud. Regardless, I'm telling y'all the outcome. I want y'all to watch his channel, please. He has two or three channels because a lot of them get blocked all the time. He's very bad, heavily shadow banned, and
Yes. And he's very gifted. He's very wise in how he wants to share his story. He should.
loves man, and he works too. The man's very busy. He has a job. He has a wife. He has responsibilities, like a lot of us do. I know a lot of people think we all are just a bunch of bums. Ain't got nothing to do. I ain't never worked so fucking hard in my life.
We all got families. We all got other things we could do. We just choose this.
I got lied to. That's okay. That's what happens when you open yourself up. And I like it. I really do. And I want to encourage you guys to watch that video. And I'm glad we get to check in on this Lady Justice LibertyPress because it's been a few days and we wanted to keep an eye on her and her tour. And there's things we want to do still while you're on the road. Like we want to do an audit. with her, with us, or a cop watch with us in her ear, with me in her ear, but you guys are going to be there in the chat. So if we see if we see danger coming her way or something, we can say it to her. And there might be certain things she will say for super chats, but it is not, she ain't gonna say just anything, guys. I don't care how much you give her.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just to make it kind of
I won't
fun.
say or do anything.
No, she's not going to jail just to have a little fun online. No, this is serious business. But there's nothing wrong with having a little fun sometimes. All right, well, we're going to let y'all go. I appreciate you all. I need to get me some more rest. I tell you, I did sleep in Sam's truck there last night. I slept good.
That's good. Absolutely.
Yeah. Made getting home so much easier. And then I woke up and here I was.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like it's so amazing. It's just weird to me how you can be in one spot 1 minute and then you'll be, every time I travel, it's like that. And then, like, when I was at my mom's, I wasn't there that long, so it's like I'd open my eyes and like, oh yeah, I'm at mom's. But before it could even really sink in, it was time to go. But I'm going back there after. Oh, guys, one more thing. I know I said I was going. I'm sorry. One more thing. The birthday stream, American Amy birthday stream's coming up in August. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it before I leave. Because I am going to go back to see my family for a while. So before I do that, we'll probably do it somewhere around my birthday. Last year we did on the 14th. I'm not sure what day we're going to do it this year, but it's going to be a stream, and I want you all to come by at least for a little bit. Last year we had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I will not miss that. That's going to be a fabulous show. We're going to have fun.
And last year, Amanda came over to the house, and Sam was supposed to come, but she got sick, and we were supposed to push her in the pool. That's been a whole year. Now, this year, there's no excuses. That bitch better not be sick this year. She's going in the pool on live stream. We're going to do it live. And so yeah, that's something to look forward to. And I'm looking for somebody to learn how to sing the song Family by the Chainsmokers, because I'd love for somebody to sing that song to me that night. I love that song. All right. We're fixing to go. I'm American Amy.
Lady Justice, Liberty Press.
Alrighty.
Catching you on the other side. Giddy up.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.